Welcome for the feedback of the Model 5. My name is Bianca Kelly, and this morning I am to talk about for all things I saw in the Model 5. Introductions. The simple past is one of the most important tenses in English. We use it to talk about actions or situations that happened and finished at the specific time in the past. For example, yesterday, last week, or in 1990. In this presentation will be learned how to form regular and irregular verbs in the past, how to make affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentence, how to use was, were, had, and could correctly, examples and vocabulary to help you talk about past experience. By the end, you will be able to describe what you did, saw, or lived in the past with confidence. Simple past. The simple past is used to talk about an action or situation that starts and finishes at the specific time in the past, often accompanied by time markers like yesterday, last week, 10 minutes ago, or in 1990. Example, she walked home after work yesterday. For four sentences in simple past, you needed a regular verb. The affirmative form is created by adding ed or just d to the base form of the verb. Example, worked. The regular verb had spelling rulers. This ruler says, when you see verbs ending in e, add d. Example, love, love it. Verbs ending in consonant, just add ad. Example, ask, asked. Verbs ending in consonant plus y, delete the y and add ed. Example, studied. Verbs ending in vowel plus y, just add ed. Example, played. Short verbs CVC. CVC, that means the power of the word have in the last consonant. So, the stresses vowel have in the last consonant. When you see verbs with CVC, double the consonant and add ed. Example, planet. Verbs, regular verbs in simple past. Work is worked. Play is played. Watch is watched. Ask is asked. Need is needed. Stop is stopped. Live is lived. Walk is walked. Help is helped. Call is called. Stood is studied. Enjoyed is enjoyed. Start is started. Well, we can see some spelling rulers like work, work is a verb ending in consonant. Only just ed for the form simple past. Play it is a verb ending in vowel plus y. Just add ed for the form simple past. And example for stop it. Stop it is a CVC word. Only double the last consonant and add ed. next example is studied. Studied is a verb ending in consonant plus white. Delete the white and add a and add ied. And the last is example with leave it. Just only add the, because leave it is a verb with a vowel in the last word, in the last consonant, in the last vowel. Irregular verbs. These verbs change their form in unpredictable ways and must be memorized. Example: go, went. More examples of regular verbs. Of irregular verbs. Oh my God. What is that? Irregular verbs. Be is was, were. Have is had. Do is did. Go is went. Say is said. See is saw. Come is came. Take is took. Get is got. Now is new. Is new. Give is gave. Find is found. Using did and did it. Did is an auxiliary verb of the simple past, and it is used to make questions and negative sense. The structure for form sentence in simple past using the auxiliary did is, for the affirmative form, the structure is subject plus verb in past tense. Okay, she is the subject, when is the verb in past tense. Say, she went to the store. The structure for interrogative form is did auxiliary plus subject plus base verb. In this part, we don't use verb in the simple past. We use verb in the base verb. Example: did auxiliary verb, she subject go. Go is the verb in the base verb, not in the simple past. In base verb, to the store. A structure for negative is subject plus auxiliary didn't plus base verb. She is the subject, didn't is the auxiliary, and go is the base verb, to the store. Verb was, were. The verb to be is the only English verb that does not use the auxiliary did or didn't. For negative or interrogative tenses, it has two past forms. Was is for the singular and were is for the plural. Conjugation table. For the subjects, I, he, she, it, the affirmative form is was. Example: he was young when he was 2 years. The negative form is wasn't. Wasn't is the contraction for the was not. Wasn't. Example: it wasn't raining an hour ago. The negative form, the interrogative form is was. Example: was she ready for the presentation? Yes, I am ready. So, the affirmative form for the subjects, you, we, they, so plural, is were. Example: they worked in the park yesterday. In the negative form is weren't. or were not. Example, they weren't in the park yesterday. The interrogative form is were. Example, were they happy? Structure. The structure for form affirmative tense is subject plus was, were, or were plus complement. Example, he is the subject, was is the verb to be in simple past, and young is the complement. The structure for the negative form is subject plus wasn't, or weren't, plus complement. Example, he is the subject, wasn't is the verb to be in simple past, y pretty is the complement. The structure for the interrogative form is: in this part, the thing changes. Verb pass at the first place and subject pass at the second place. Example, structure is was, or were plus subject plus complement. Example, were is the verb to be in the simple past, and this pass at the first place. They is the subject, pass at the second place. In the part is a complement. Verb to be, it means verb to have. It means that something happening was experienced or was possessed in the past. It's used for all subject pronouns: I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Is an irregular verb. Conjugation table. For affirmative form, for the subject for all subjects is had. Example, I had a dog. For the negative form is helped by the auxiliary did, and is didn't have or did not have. Example, he didn't have a car. For the interrogative form is didn't plus subject plus have. Example, did I have a car? You see a thing. The thing is what in the negative and interrogative form the verb have is helped by the auxiliary did. The structure for form sentence in simple past with verb to had is an affirmative. Subject plus had plus complement. Example, she had a red jeans. She is the subject. Had is the verb, is the irregular verb in simple past. The negative form is subject plus didn't have plus complement. Example, she didn't have a red jeans. She is the subject, didn't is the auxiliary did, and have is the verb in the base verb. Interrogative form is did plus subject plus had plus complement. Example, did she have a red jeans? Did is an auxiliary, she is in a subject, have is in a base verb, and a red jeans is the complement. Verb co. Co is the simple past form of the verb can. It's used to talk about abilities in the past or to make polite requests in the present. Conjugation table. Co is used for all subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, they, we all use it cold. For the negative form, colding. Example, she couldn't speak French. For the interrogative form is cold. Example, could she speak French? A structure for form sentence with verb cold. For the affirmative form, the structure is subject plus cold plus complement. Example, she could walk at the age of 3. She is the subject, cold is the verb in simple past, walk is the complement. The structure for the negative form is subject plus couldn't plus complement. She couldn't speak at age of 2. Interrogative form is cold plus subject plus complement. Example, cold. They write at the age of 5. Cold is the verb in simple past. Subject is they. It writes at the age of 5 is the complement. You say something. I tell you. The thing is, for the verb cold, don't use the auxiliary did because this is a modal verb. This not needed an auxiliary verb because she can do this part. It can do this part. Vocabulary. This is vocabulary the all see in the module 5. So childhood memories, cross-curricular, the groovies, simple past, long ago, parking lot, was word, exchange, empty, white, unlucky, hat, ancient city, narrow street, forum, temples, buried, hash. Ancient Egyptians, banks, pharaohs, mound bricks, cult, other gods, wealthy, hieroglyphs, still admired, certain time, phoned, has traders, stressed, had sailor, said, attendant, for table, lot of a sheet, apparent, what do, word, easy to care, no way days, boring, above, shortest, discuss, hidden, relate, suddenly, saw, sight, what was, certain, thick walls, emperor, even, storage room, fountains, earthquakes, cleaver, new, warrant, astronomer, terraced field, crew, thin, rubric, spent, plot, went, becomes, must see, amusing, dull, depressing, thrilling, pet friend, to whom you you love it, so seated, miss it, environment, trading, crew, cross. So, in simple words, the verbs in the simple past only change to regular or irregular verb in affirmative form. In your negative and interrogative form, it is helped by auxiliary deeds. Verb to be, was, were, and verb to can't, could, are two verbs that do not need the auxiliary did because verb is an auxiliary and could is an modal verb. Places in a town. A walk town. Yesterday afternoon, after leaving the hospital, where did visit a friend, I decided to take a walk downtown. The first thing I did was go to the bakery to buy fresh bread for the dinner. Then I hid to the post office to make a package that was due to arrive tomorrow. By midday, I was starving, so I looked for a nice restaurant. After lunch, I needed to find a guide. I browsed bookstores looking for something interesting, but I ended for department store, where I find exactly what I want. Since Inns was a solid parking a lot is busy. Before heading home, I stopped at cafe for a quick espresso right next to the last apartment building where living my cousin. Things to do in the ancient Egyptians. Pharaohs ruled the empire for more than 2,500 years. Played board games, played music, fished on the Nile River, worked as a farmer and artist, had boots and transported food and other goods. Lived houses made of mud bricks, hunted animals, could build pyramids from stores, attended schools, only boys. What do you do when you was a child? When I was a child, I lived in a countryside. And I am playing outside all day, every day. I play tag or running games, volleyball and hide and seek, and many other games. Sometimes in the afternoon, I help my parents with my chores. And on weekends, we had constant party with my friends. I sometimes miss all that. They weren't great times. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is 16 Years Day. It's a romantic comedy film directed by Peter Segal and starring by Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. The movie tells the story of Henry, a marine biologist who falls in love with Lucy, a woman who suffers from short-term memory loss and forgets everything that happened each day. That's crazy. These films combine humor, romance, and emotions in a unique way. While it has plenty of funny moments, it's commitment. The chemistry between Sandals and Barrymore make the story both heartwarming and believable. Overall, 16 First Dates is a touching and entertaining romantic comedy that reminds us that true love means never give up, even when life's reset every day. Reading time. Okay. Pompeii. Pompeii was an ancient Roman city near Naples and Mount Vesuvius, a volcano in Italy. It was a busy city in its narrow streets were often full of people. In the center of the city, there was a large marketplace and a forum. There was a large amphitheater and two smaller theater where people watched performance. Their building had running water. The town had bakeries, restaurant, and even hotel. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very lucky city, and its 79 AD eruptions and Mountain Vesuvius destroyed it and buried in has swim. The groovy music and dances and 1970s. 70. Teenagers listen to the rock music bands on their portable radios. They were crazy about the Beatles. Led Zeppelin and Rolling Stones, and many other bands. Young people also enjoying dancing in the 70s. They loved dances like the twist and the smashed potato fashion. In the 1960s, the girls had miniskirts and boots. The boys had leather jackets and jeans. Around 1968, the hippie style was a popular too, with a lot of chic and colorful clothes, movies and televisions. Young people liked going to the movie theater in the 60s. The first James Bond movie appeared in 1972, and a science fiction movie that started using new special effects. Also, by the 17th, most homes had a television. In 1979, families all over America watching Neil Armstrong walk on the moon. Native Americans. When the Europeans arrived on the continent, they called it America in the 16th century. Many different native tribes already living there. These people respect the environment and their way of life can still teach a lot of the modern world. Some Native Americans are the Kawakyu, the Navajo, and the Shishinet. The Kawakyu were fishermen. They had a large wooden houses. 7 families co-living in a house. 7 families in one house. They had canoes for fishing, hunting, and trading. They used animal skins and even wood to make their winter clothes. The Navajo were farmers and grew crops. They lived in houses made of earth and wood. They traveled on foot, sometimes dogs pulled them off sleds. The woman's farmer looked after the children and did the housework. The men hunted and protected the tribe. I only say that. The Sheshenans lived like the Navajo. When the Europeans brought horses to America, they left their farmers and moved from place to place, poor. The men hunted buffalo. The women built their houses called teepees. They used buffalo skins. They could take them down and move the village in an hour. I gash all my teeth, and you never see me. Never. Say the Sheshenin. So, this is all. Thank you. And see the next video. See the next feedback review.